Lady Grey 312 says monopolies are the root of all evil, and this is from Make It Pop. In response to your defunding of organizations extraneous to the US, I expect, would you include Israel in this defunding tenure that you discussed with regard to the WHO? If you would end the war between Ukraine and Russia, or at least stop funding it, what would you do about America's ongoing funding of Israel?
To be clear, I would end the war in Ukraine and Russia. It's not that I would just stop defunding it. I would negotiate a deal, and I just want to quickly hit this because it's probably the most important point that we haven't touched. The deal I would negotiate is freeze the current lines of control, make a hard commitment that NATO will not admit Ukraine to NATO, but in return, pull Russia out of its military alliance with China. Okay, that's actually the top threat that we would face is a Russia-China alliance, and we're driving Russia further into China's arms. That's also how we deter China from going after Taiwan without going to war over it. Because China's bet right now is if Russia's in its camp, the U.S. will be in a tough position. If Russia's not in China's camp, Xi Jinping has to think twice before going after Taiwan. So a lot there. I can dive deeper on that if others are interested, but it is a super important plank of my foreign policy vision, which is based on a modern Monroe Doctrine, which is to say that where we spend our money is you don't mess with the United States of America on our own soil with Chinese spy balloons or spy bases in Cuba or pumping intentionally, violence into our country across our southern border. No, you don't mess with us. Now, as that relates to Israel, my view is I ask the question, there's no North Star commitment to any one country other than the United States of America. So what advances American interests? I actually do think our relationship with Israel has advanced American interests. I come out on the side of that. Here's what I want to see happen, though. I want to negotiate. I'm a deal maker.